Excuse me. Hey guys, what's up? If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. My name is Indigo, and today I want to talk about I won't even say some of the reasons. I want to give you guys like the real on why I have been afraid of being seen, because it's something that I'm only just now really like willing to admit that this is the reason, and I got to get through this. I've got to break past this terror barrier for myself, and so we're going to talk about it. But before we get into that, I just want to say thank you so much for all of the love that I've been getting like on my channel here lately. I don't know, it's really refreshing for me. It's very new for me to be, I should say, to feel loved on in this way. I feel like it's probably always been there. I just haven't paid it enough attention. But that's beside the point. I just want to say thank you so much. I see the love. It's very much appreciated and valuable and valued by me. So thank you. But yeah, why I'm afraid to be seen. For a long time, I thought it was the trauma of the situation that the living situation that I have been trying to recover from for a couple of years. Because I spent 2 years living with my mom and her ex-husband, and while I lived with them, he was abusing me and her. And I was really embarrassed by that. Sorry, I ain't trying to drop you. Hold on. But yeah, I was really embarrassed by that for a long time. And I'm living with my mom. You know, at this time I'm 20, I think I was like 24, 25, something like that. So I'm living with my mom. I was coming off of a fresh car repo because I got a car that at the time I couldn't afford, but I lost my job and wasn't making enough money to be able to sustain that anymore. So, you know, a car's gone. I'm living in the country, like out in anybody who knows where Montgomery, Alabama is, there's literally nothing there. So I'm like super far away from everybody. At the time I was talking to this guy who didn't want to have anything to do with me, but here I am pining after this man, and you know, just sending him like all kind of stuff. Like, I won't say all kind of stuff, but I'm sending him presents, you know, I'm calling him, giving him words of encouragement, all this kind of stuff, and I'm not getting anything. Like, when I say nothing back from this man, I was getting zero back from this man. Y'all, like, I was just in my clown phase, okay? I was really in my clown phase, and I was just so embarrassed. Like, I have been so embarrassed by a lot of the choices and decisions that I have made. And I guess for the most, like, for me, it really hits home because I look at my life and the way in which I grew up. It wasn't the best, like, by any means. It was not the best. But I had a lot more than a lot of people that I knew. I grew up in a 2-parent household. We went to fabulous schools. I was in the International Baccalaureate program in high school. So, I ran track, varsity at that. I got a scholarship to go to college. So, like, where I came from to where I found my life at that point, it just, the math wasn't math. And, like, I had enough to have, like, a decent start in life. And yet here I am. And I have nothing to show for what, like, the little bit that I was given. I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed. If I'm being completely honest, I'm still very embarrassed by all of these choices and decisions. And while I want to be upset about what this man was doing to me, because he was emotionally abusive, he was financially abusive, he was spiritually abusive, mentally abusive. He was using other people, like his friends and stuff, to come in, his pastor friends, because he touted himself as a pastor, which we can put a very, very loose interpretation of that word onto what he was. But he was using all of these people and all of these elements to take advantage of me and to break me down and to basically try and beat me into submission, into this unrecognizable version of myself. But it's just like, while I'm experiencing all of this, can I really be upset with him? Can I really be mad when I look back at my life and I look at how I got myself to this point? He wasn't doing anything to me that I hadn't done to myself. I really do believe that, and we never attract the things that we want. We attract who we are, which is why it's so important that we take stock of where we were. And at this point in my life, I hadn't done that in the slightest bit. I knew the right decisions to make as far as, money was concerned. Didn't make it. I knew that there were certain people that weren't good for me. And yet I still put myself in those situations, because I felt like I was going to be the one to change them. I was going to be the one to save them. I used religion as an excuse for me to not actually listen to what I have always felt on the inside and I used the church as a means of, me bullying and controlling myself. And I used that as a means of not really taking stock of my life. And I used to say all of these mean things about people that I had absolutely no idea who they were. I had never taken time out to get to know them, but because they weren't a Christian, they were automatically a bad person in my mind. Just real clown shit, y'all. I was in my clown era. And so, like, while I'm sitting here and I'm taking all of this abuse at the hands of this man, how often had I been out here literally abusing myself? can I really consciously look back at this situation and be upset? Sure, I can be upset at how I was being treated, because it doesn't matter what I was doing to myself. He shouldn't have treated me this way. Yes. But it was no different than what I had already been doing to me. And I feel like because I refused to acknowledge this within myself and to see me, I feel like the Most High had to like step in and send somebody who was going to reflect back to me all that I had been experiencing. Basically, it was the biggest spiritual awakening and dark night of the soul of my life at this point. And so while a part of me wants to still be very embarrassed by all of this, to not share, to close up, I feel like I have to. Number one, because I need to acknowledge it for myself that it is what it is. And I think another really big thing is, why the heck am I crying, bro? Stop. Okay. I think another really big part of this for me is that if any of my family like comes back on this and sees this video, it's going to be like, haha, see, I told you I was right. I was right. All along you're out here, you're doing X, Y, Z, trying to quote unquote make your own way, and you're out here struggling. But if you had just done what they said, you wouldn't be going through any of this. Like, I can literally hear that. I can hear that at the back of my head. Allowing all of these other people, their thoughts, their opinions, to be the driving factor and force behind what it is that I do. Like, that's crazy, bro. That's really a crazy way to live. And I've been out here living just like that, bro. Reckless. Straight reckless. Straight reckless, bro. Allowing all of these other people's opinions, beliefs about me, ideas. That has literally been the driving force behind a lot of what I have done as of late. And you know what's even like more sad about all of this? I look at the people, my mom's ex-husband, my dad, a lot of my old friends, people that I grew up around. I look at where they are in life, and I don't want any of that. I literally want none of that. So why am I allowing myself to be embarrassed about the decisions and the choices that I'm making, I don't have an example of what it is that I'm trying to accomplish for myself. I'm literally out here trying to find a path. I don't even say finding a path. I'm literally creating my own way. Why do I need to be embarrassed? Why do I need to continue to be afraid to show myself when I have no example or no guidance on how to do this? What it is that I'm trying to do for myself. Like, that's really it, y'all. I'm embarrassed. Oh my God. It is embarrassing. And it shouldn't be. Like, it really shouldn't be. Because everybody got to learn, right? And I think another big part of it is, like, I just want my life. I just want to make the right decision the first time, every single time. I literally want to make the right decision the first time, every time. And that is so unrealistic. So therein lies another thing. I think, hold on, I need some water. But I think in a lot of ways, I've also given myself a lot of unrealistic expectations. And I feel like I cannot show myself because I don't have it all together. But whoever does, like, whoever really has everything together, you know? But I don't know. Seems like I got some work to do. Some more internal work that I really need to do. Because I can't continue to be embarrassed by myself. Like, I'm just a person out here trying to figure this shit out with everything, with the craziness of the world. That's literally all I'm trying to do, is just figure this life out, figure out how to be the best and highest version of myself. So, yeah, that's that's what it is. That's where it is. I'm gonna get through this. I am. I just, like I said, I need to do a little bit more internal work so that I can get out of this. And I know, like, one of the big ways for me that's going to be, like, the most beneficial is just getting away from everybody that I know. I feel like there's just a weight of everybody's expectations on me and what they want, and I'm almost there. I'll be getting to where it is that I've been trying to get to for a couple weeks now. Sometime in the next, like, week or so, before the end of the year, or maybe right at the very beginning of 2024, I'll be where I wanted to, where I've been trying to get to. But that's a story for another day. Thank you so much for sitting here and listening to me rant to myself like usual. Thank you so much for being here. Again, from the bottom of my heart, I am so, so grateful that you guys are here with me on this journey. And be my accountability partners. I feel like I'm accountable to myself first and foremost, and I have to, get to the place where I am making decisions for myself. But having people like you all in my corner, and like strangers on the internet, but like y'all see, like, I feel like y'all actually see me, and that's very much appreciated. Like, just thank you. It means a lot more to me than words could ever express. So yeah, thank you for no. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button. It helps me a whole lot on this wonderful world of YouTube. Subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. I am finding my footing with this, but we're doing it. Also, follow me on my social media. I'm getting back into the swing of things with that as well. I have a business. I sell body butters. You can check me out on Etsy. I'll have that shop linked for you down below if you want to see what I have on there. If you have anything that you want to see from me, because this is about to be a variety channel, I feel it in my bones. Leave like any suggestions or whatever down in the comments, and I think that's it. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day or night whenever you choose to watch this, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.